Hey foodies, welcome to Cooking Shooking. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare gulab jamun. This is the traditional way which I'm going to show you today. We are going to prepare it using khoya and chena. You can also call it as a desi way of preparing a gulab jamun. And you'll forget the milk powder ones and the instant mixes ones after you prepare and eat this, because this tastes way better than the instant mixes ones and the milk powder ones, and also way better than the street shops, because homemade is always the best and fresh is always the best. So without a further delay, let's start with the ingredients. Here I have the ingredients that are required to prepare our gulab jamun. First of all, our mawa. This is haryali mawa if you are getting from the market, but I prefer to make it at home. You can see it's very soft and very nice, and homemade is always best for making sweets such as pantua, gulab jamun and more. So about 90 grams of mawa, about 25 grams of chena. You may check my recipe for both of these in my channel. A tablespoon of our maida, a pinch of baking powder, 4 to 5 cardamom for flavoring, some of our pistachio for stuffing and garnishing, a tablespoon of our rose water or gulab gel, a few strands of saffron, some sugar for sugar syrup, about 1.5 cups or so, and ghee to fry. So let's start preparing this. Here I have my rolling board in which I am going to rub my ingredients and make it smooth. First of all, I am going to take my chena, all of it, and then I am going to rub this like this and make it smooth. You can see this has all come together and it's good for our gulab jamun also. So I am going to keep this aside and bring in our mawa here. So I'm going to just rub it like this for about 1 minute so that it gets smooth. And this is good now. I'm going to mix in our chena in this. So I'm going to mix both of these for 1 minute and then I'm going to show you how it looks. So both of these are mixed and this is looking perfect to me. I'm going to continue doing the thing by adding a little bit of maida to it. This is about a tablespoon of maida. So this much is fine for me, and I'm going to just mix it. Oh yes, we need to add our baking powder too. Be very cautious with your baking powder. If you add more, this is going to ruin your gulab jamuns completely. So I'm going to just give it a small pinch, very small pinch of baking powder. So mix this and prepare a soft dough. So my dough is looking very nice and good, but I think that it's a bit on the stiffer side. I'm going to just pour in about 1 teaspoon of water to it. I'm going to add just a teaspoon or 2 of water to it, and then I'm going to knead it for another minute, and we are going to prepare our sugar syrup then. So my dough is looking very nice, soft and perfect for preparing our gulab jamuns. So I'm going to just keep it aside and we are going to prepare our sugar syrup now. Here I have about 1.5 cups of water heating up in medium flame. I'm going to add the sugar to it. This is also about 1.5 cups. So we are going to wait until the sugar melts. What I'm going to do is add about 1/8 cup of milk to it to curdle, and this will remove off all the dirt from it. Give it a mix once and remove off your spoon, and then we are going to wait until all the dirt comes up and the sugar is clear. So the dirt is out of it, and I'm going to remove off the dirt with the spoon to remove off the dirt. So you can see this dirt. We're going to remove off dirt with this, and you may also strain this. Let me show you the stage of this. I have a stainless steel bowl with some water, room temperature, and I'm going to stir my sugar syrup once, and I'm going to add a drop or two of sugar syrup in this. So if you see it carefully, the sugar syrup drops are going to the bottom and then it's mixing with the water. That is the consistency that we are after. So you can always make your sugar syrup fine. If you have cooked it a little longer, add some water and it will be fine. So our sugar syrup is ready. I'm going to add the flavorings to it. So you can see our sugar syrup here. I have removed the excessive dirt and it's look perfect to me. I'm going to add the cardamom to it. I have crushed 2 cardamom lightly, and then we are going to add the rose water to it. So some rose water, or also known as gulab gel, and a few strands of saffron to it. Some more. So this much is fine. We are going to mix it once, and then we are going to leave it, and we are going to prepare our jamuns now. So by the time we were preparing our sugar syrup, our dough has also rested for a while. Now I'm going to prepare the stuffing for this. For that, take a bowl, add the cardamom to it. I have lightly crushed a cardamom, and I'm going to add the saffron to it. So to finish off the stuffing, I'm going to add the pistachio to it. I'm feeling a bit lazy to blanch the pistachios and then mix. So basically our stuffing is ready. You may even mix in some raisins and cashew nuts if you wish. Totally fine for me. Let's prepare the jamuns now. So we have got around 130 grams of this. I'm going to prepare 6 gulab jamuns with this. So make into 6 parts, and then we are going to fry these. So I have made around 6 balls out of it, and I always like to keep my gulab jamuns or pantua between 20 to 24 grams. That is the perfect size for me. If you want to make it bigger, you may make it bigger. If you want to make them smaller, you may make them smaller. So let's prepare our gulab jamuns with this. First of all, take this and roll it once and prepare a flat ball to stuff our stuffing. I'm going to add a bit of the stuffing that we prepared. This much is fine enough. Now we need to cover it gently. Sometimes what happens is we get some cracks like this, and if you add this gulab jamun to the ghee, you can see these may break like this. So what you have to do is give them a light pinch and then roll it again. Wherever you see a crack, give it a pinch and roll it again. So similarly prepare all your gulab jamuns. So you can see this is pretty much done. We are going to fry these now. Here you can see I have added ghee to 2 pots, one in a kadai and one in a saucepan. I am going to show you 2 methods to fry. Add the gulab jamuns to the ghee and make sure your ghee is only warm. If it's hot, then your gulab jamuns might remain raw from inside. Move the ghee in a kadai with a spoon and move your saucepan if you are using the saucepan method. I prefer the saucepan method because I'm going to show you the reason in a while. So just move your ghee like this, and you have to move it continuously. If you leave that, you will get very uneven color in it and they might remain raw also. So you can see here I'm moving it continuously, and this will take about 8 to 10 minutes to fry them. Make sure the flame is very low. Here you can see the in kadai we have got little uneven color, and in a saucepan method we have got perfect color from all sides. This is the reason I prefer the saucepan method. Now they are fried. Let's add these into the warm syrup, and make sure your syrup is only warm. If your syrup is hot, it won't work out. If it's cold, it won't work out. Make sure your syrup is warm, and let these gulab jamuns be in the syrup for at least 4 hours. I prefer it to eat the next day. The taste is just wow the next day. So here you can see they are soaking, and we are going to wait for about 4 to 5 hours. Our gulab jamun is ready. After soaking for about 4 hours, I have warmed it up and it's looking perfect and nice. Decorated with some pistachios, cardamom and saffron, besides some dry rose petals. So what's better than that? So thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more of Cooking Shooking. Do try and let me know how it turned out to be.